the Something or Other tour. We're at Bodie at night, looking for ghosts. A real-life ghost town. Finally checked it off, Bodie, California. Veins are drying up, the water's drying up. This one's all topsy-turvy now. The shadows are getting long. Let's wait for the sun to go down. Welcome to the Something or Other tour. We're back at Bodie. Actually, we never left. So we're waiting for that sun to go down. This is a special night here at this ghost town where they let you stay until 10 p.m. All the photographers swarm this place so they can get their star trails and their long exposures and other cool stuff. Can't wait to see how creepy this place gets at night. Real Wild West ghost town at night. This episode is just gonna be visual and we're just gonna have fun with it. Try to get creeped out a little bit maybe. If you want to know more about the history of this place and you didn't see the previous episode, we went through a little bit more of the history. Bodie's at an elevation over 8,000 feet. So when the sun sets, it actually gets cold pretty quick. When it was warm earlier, Bodie struggled along. There wasn't too many people here, while the other boom towns near here, like the Comstock Lode, which wasn't too far from here, in Virginia City, Aurora, and places like that, they were hustling and bustling. Bodie was just kind of sitting here stagnant. Only a few families and miners here. And then some ore was discovered nearby, big vein. And so this became a boomtown in about 1876. And then it got flooded with people. They say there was upwards of 8,000 to 10,000 people here. At one point there was millions and millions of dollars of gold coming out of here. They would ship it by wagon to Carson City, and then from there they would ship it to San Francisco, to the old San Francisco Mint, which we did an episode on. Go check that out. The profits from the gold mines kept dwindling over time, and eventually by about 1915, most of the gold mines had shut down. And then in World War II, the US government shut down all the gold mines to focus more resources on the war. So places like this that the railroad had bypassed just fell apart. And one thing I didn't say in the other episode, there actually was a small railroad around here, but I don't believe it connected to the major transcontinental lines, and that's one of the reasons that Bodie kind of went down the tubes. As I said in the last episode, this was one of my bucket list locations. It was on the short list of episodes to do when we first started this channel. 3+ years later, finally here. Now we just gotta wait for the sun to set. See what kind of ghosts and ghoulies we can find, huh? So many chipmunks running around.
It's so fucking cool. I love chipmunks. They look so awesome.
Best. Dude, I couldn't imagine being like a wildlife photographer and having to capture that.
It's hard.
Dude, I would just be pulling my hair out.
You gotta love sitting down and doing nothing.
Yeah.
That's not him, that's just a bolt.
Oh, he's in there.
Young lady. No?
Oh, dude, go.
Gillibrand, you in there? I'll come for you, Gillibrand. Get out here, you Canadian bastard. I've come to collect the debt you owe. If you saw in the last episode, a Canadian dude lived here, so that's why. Nothing against Canadians. I hear it's a wonderful, beautiful country. But come on out here, you Canuck. The stars are starting to twinkle. We're starting to see them. They're coming out. There's so many photographers here just waiting to get, star trails and stuff. It's pretty cool. I didn't see the piano earlier. It's funny, you can actually see the insides of some of these buildings a little better in the dark than during the day because there's no reflection if you just put the light up to it. In the schoolhouse, I didn't know it had that piano. Don't go decorating your saloon with my friend. I had to do at least one Unforgiven reference, you know what I mean? I expected this to be kind of creepy, but to be honest, it's not because there's so many people and like so many kids. So it's not creepy at all. So standing here, we can actually see the Milky Way. I wish I could capture it on camera, obviously, but I can't. I haven't seen the Milky Way since I was probably a kid when we were at Clear Lake. And even then, I don't remember seeing the Milky Way. I just remember a lot of stars. So this might be the first time in my life I'm like actually seeing the Milky Way. Wow. And it's kind of making me emotional because it's so beautiful. Freaking awesome, man. Dude, I see a plane so far away. Like, we can see so much right now. The stars are just, it doesn't even look real. Oh, I wish I could capture it on camera. We actually just saw a satellite. Can you believe that? A satellite just flying through the sky. Holy, bad words. I can't recommend this enough. like I know almost every episode I've done, I've recommended stuff. Like, you should go check it out. But this is like, yeah, this is it. And they only do this a couple times a year, so like, plan for it, honestly. It's incredible. I really like how some of the buildings, they have some lights on and stuff. You can really get the feel for what it was like. I can't get over the Milky Way, it's just insane. I know some of you that watch, like, you live in cities, so maybe you've never like gone out in the middle of nowhere to see the stars, but do it, please. This is the Kane house. The guy who lived here took over all the gold property here by court order. You can learn more about it in the other episode. This building they actually have open. Look at this thing. Full-blown bed, huh? Honest to goodness box spring. Wow, this is incredible. We're gonna sit down for supper? Look at that. Sitting down for supper in a ghost town late at night. Midnight snack here. Wow. How cool. Creepy. Now we're in the graveyard, looking for haunts, minor ghosts. Not young, you know, in the gold mines. I rode 6 days to make sure he was dead.
Boogity boogie.
All right. Bodie at night, what an experience, huh? What an experience. Didn't find any ghosts, but still, what a fun time. Bodie. All right, kids, that's Bodie at night. Used to be a boomtown, now it's a ghost town. And we're gonna stay here as long as we can. See if we can hear anything. I gotta say so long to my old friends here. Like, subscribe, share, do all the cool things that cool kids do. Alright? Go watch our other Bodie episode if you haven't. And we're gonna be back at Bodie. I got some other ideas. Don't let the ghosts get you. Alright?
Alright.
That's done. Check that off. Robot. Check that off. Still got it. Barely. Blame it on the ghosts. I found you in the night.